Hey there, Jasmine here from strumatease, and today we're going to edit the intro, outro, and sponsor segment for the aFormShow podcast. Here are the files that I received. We have the intro file, outro, and the sponsor segment. So what I usually do is I open up my editing software, which is Adobe Audition, and from there I import my files which I would like to edit. I could just do a double click on the import window, the media window, or I can drag and drop. I prefer double clicking on the files window and import from there. Now we have those three files, and what I would like to do is to normalize the audio so that whenever I plug it into my multi-track or the podcast, it's going to sound the same. Audios would not be too high or too low. So let's go ahead and do that. So I go ahead in favorites and go ahead and normalize it to negative 0.1 decibels. That's just how I do stuff. I just put in a slight fade in just so it wouldn't be too aggressive when we listen to the final audio. Okay, awesome. That sounds great. I'm just going to take out some of the ending file over here, and then I'm going to fix some of the noise because I can hear the background noise over here. There are two ways to go about it. The easiest way is to go ahead and put in a filter for noise reduction, and you go ahead and denoise. Let's try to do a hard limit just to peek out the low segments of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do it as I do with the podcast and see what the outcome is. Let's go ahead and put in a gate. If I find it, dynamics. Alright, so this audio sounds good. I'd probably go ahead and add the outro to this audio that we have right now. So let's try and do that. Well, actually, no, I'm just going to do everything in a single file. Now, there is an option for me to cut these audio files into separate intro, outro, and sponsor segments. But for now, I think this is how my workflow is going to be. I'm simply going to do everything at once so I balance out the audio itself with the effects and the filters and going on around at the background. I'm fairly happy with how this turned out. Yeah, that's going to be the workflow whenever I get a new intro and outro or another sponsor spill. I'm just going to add it over in the middle perhaps. This audio is fairly clean, fairly happy with it, so I'm good to go. Cheers.